Today we have critical information about a major arrest operation about to happen in your area. If you ignore this warning, you could find yourself wrongfully detained and questioned for hours without knowing why. This is not meant to create panic but to protect you from being mistakenly swept up in what's coming. Even though this operation is already in motion, remember that knowledge is your best defense right now. Believe that this warning reaches you at this exact moment for a reason, and know that by watching this video fully, you're already taking the first step toward protecting yourself. Your personal freedom and rights matter more than ever in the next 48 hours. You need to know about a massive arrest operation planned for your region within the next 72 hours. This isn't just about watching a video, it's about gathering specific information before authorities begin knocking on doors in your neighborhood. This warning acts as a crucial preparation guide against being mistakenly identified in their database due to normal activities that are now being flagged as suspicious. The next few minutes will provide you with essential knowledge that could save you from hours of wrongful detention, costly legal fees, and permanent damage to your reputation. Law enforcement agencies are already positioning resources nearby, and their operation includes people who match your demographic and online activity patterns. This urgent warning is one of many critical alerts our independent monitoring network provides to communities. Subscribe now and turn on all notifications to receive these alerts before operations begin in your area. Your personal security depends on staying informed when official channels remain silent. Like this video now as acknowledgement that you've received this crucial warning and understand the seriousness of what's coming to your neighborhood. You've probably noticed unusual patterns in your community lately. You've seen unfamiliar vehicles parked for hours, or individuals who don't quite fit into the neighborhood watching houses. Your instincts told you something wasn't right, but you couldn't put your finger on exactly what was happening. Your natural awareness of these subtle changes shows your attention to detail and protective instincts. You felt a heightened sense of being watched recently while doing normal activities and trusted your gut feelings. Your ability to sense when something is off has always been strong, and right now those feelings are completely justified because of your normal online activities and purchase history. You fit the broad profile being used in this operation. Our inside sources have confirmed that authorities are using an overly wide data sweep that falsely connects innocent citizens to persons of interest. They're looking at common purchases, location data, and everyday communication patterns that millions of people share. They're specifically targeting your geographic area because it matches their statistical models, not because of actual evidence. The system is flagging false positives that include law-abiding citizens like you. Even your regular shopping habits or online searches could have created a digital connection they're misinterpreting as suspicious. This coordinated arrest operation involves multiple agencies working together with a digital dragnet that's capturing innocent people. They're using a new algorithm that connects unrelated data points from your phone, purchases, and social media to create what they call pattern matches to persons of interest. These digital profiles are triggering field operations regardless of actual criminal activity. People are being detained for questioning for up to 72 hours without charges while their homes and devices are searched. The financial and personal reputation damage can last for years after being wrongfully caught in this sweep. Most people have no idea what information to provide or withhold when approached, making their situation worse. This warning gives you the specific preparation to avoid being one of the thousands mistakenly detained. The digital trail everyone leaves is being misinterpreted, but having the right knowledge creates a protective shield around you and your family. This warning must reach others in your community before the operation begins locally. Immediately. Share this video with at least 3 neighbors or family members who need this critical information. Each person who misses this alert remains vulnerable to being caught unprepared when authorities arrive. Your share could be the crucial information that protects someone from hours of wrongful detention and questioning. The operation relies on people being caught off guard without knowing their rights or proper responses to questioning. Break their element of surprise by informing your community immediately. By watching this full video before the operation reaches your area, you arm yourself with crucial knowledge. First, Gather identification documents and keep them easily accessible. Second, know exactly what to say if approached. Always ask, "Am I being detained or am I free to go?" and "I do not consent to searches." Remember that anything beyond identifying information should only be provided with legal representation present. Clear your browser history and review your recent purchases for any items that could be misinterpreted. Our sources confirm that showing awareness of your rights often results in officers moving on to easier targets. Think of this as creating a legal shield that makes wrongful detention much less likely. Most importantly, remain calm and non-confrontational while firmly exercising your rights. This preparation comes at the perfect moment, as our monitoring network indicates the operation is moving toward your region within days. This situation highlights how critical it is to understand and assert your constitutional protections. These massive data-driven operations set dangerous precedents for future civil liberties if people don't know how to properly respond. When informed citizens stand firm in their legal rights, it creates accountability within the system. This isn't just about avoiding personal inconvenience, it's about maintaining the boundaries that protect everyone's freedom. The fact that these operations are happening with minimal public awareness shows how important independent information sources have become. Your individual response matters because each person who stands correctly in their rights helps maintain the line against overreach. This is happening in communities across the country, often with little media coverage. As our team monitors these operations and alerts communities, we face increasing resistance from officials who prefer to work without public awareness. Consider supporting our work through a super thanks of $5, $10, or $20. Look for the Thanks button appearing now. Your contribution directly funds our monitoring network and helps us alert more communities before operations begin in their areas. This exchange of support creates protection for thousands who would otherwise be caught unprepared. As you process this warning, think about the unusual activities you've noticed recently in your area. Remember those unmarked vehicles that seemed out of place or the repair vans that stayed too long. Consider the increase in unfamiliar people taking photos or making deliveries to wrong addresses. Think about how your internet connection has seemed slower or how your phone sometimes acts strangely. This information confirms your concerns were justified. These aren't random occurrences but signs of pre-operation surveillance. Your instincts about increased monitoring in your community were correct. What you're sensing is the preliminary phase of what becomes visible during the main operation. If you haven't subscribed yet, do so now to receive ongoing updates as this operation unfolds. In different areas, our monitoring network tracks these activities 24/7 to keep communities informed. Tell us what specific information you need most by commenting "Legal" for detailed rights information, "Timeline" for operation schedule updates, or "Defense" for additional protection strategies. Each keyword connects you to specialized alerts as the situation develops. We're tracking this operation closely and will notify subscribers immediately of any changes in tactics or timing. Imagine tonight as you review your home and digital security. As you check your doors and windows, feel a sense of preparedness growing stronger. See yourself gathering important identification documents and placing them somewhere easily accessible. Picture yourself practicing exactly what to say if approached. "Am I being detained or am I free to go?" Feel the confidence that comes from knowing your rights and proper responses. Notice how your anxiety decreases as your preparation increases. Every step you take creates a stronger barrier against wrongful detention. Visualize remaining calm but firm if questioned, neither hostile nor overly cooperative without legal representation. This mental rehearsal builds neural pathways that will activate automatically if needed, giving you the best possible outcome. Some subscribers report that just showing this level of prepared awareness often results in authorities moving to easier targets. This information protects you beyond just this immediate operation. The knowledge you're gaining creates lasting awareness of how these systems work and how to respond appropriately to any official questioning. These skills will serve you repeatedly in an increasingly monitored society. Whether it's understanding data privacy, recognizing surveillance patterns, or knowing exactly where legal lines are drawn. This foundation of security knowledge empowers you long-term. You're developing critical thinking about what information you share and how it might be used. Many subscribers report feeling permanently more confident in interactions with authorities after implementing these protection strategies, knowing exactly what their rights are and how to assert them properly. So as you prepare for the coming days, understand this is more than just a warning. It's crucial information arriving exactly when you need it most. This preparation confirms that being aware and informed is not paranoia but necessary wisdom in today's world. By educating yourself now, you protect what matters most, your freedom and reputation. Your concern for these issues shows your responsibility as a citizen who values their rights. This moment of awareness marks an important step in taking control of your personal security in an increasingly complex environment. Remember that preparedness is the hallmark of those who remain truly free in challenging times. This critical information cannot be delayed, especially now when the operation has already begun in neighboring areas. The protection strategies we've shared create an essential knowledge barrier that significantly reduces your risk of wrongful detention. Full understanding of this warning activates the most effective level of protection before the 72-hour window when our sources indicate the operation reaches your location. Some areas have already seen the first phase begin, with digital surveillance increasing dramatically before the visible field operations start. The time for preparation is rapidly closing as resources move into position. Being properly prepared has already made a crucial difference for hundreds in communities where this operation has already occurred. Many report that officers moved on quickly when met with calm knowledge of rights rather than confusion or hostility. One community member was approached but avoided hours of questioning by having identification ready and knowing exactly what information to provide and what required legal representation first. Others avoided being flagged altogether by implementing the digital privacy measures we outlined. The difference between those caught unprepared and those who received warnings like this has been dramatic. These operations rely on confusion and lack of preparation, exactly what you're now protected against. The knowledge you've gained today creates security that extends far beyond this specific operation. This awareness places an invisible shield around you that works in numerous situations where authorities might approach you without proper cause. The confidence of knowing exactly how to respond legally and effectively stays with you permanently, making you significantly less vulnerable to rights violations of any kind. This information makes you recognizable to others who understand how these systems work, part of an informed community that stands firmly in their constitutional protections. Thousands have strengthened their protection by supporting our monitoring network through contributions of $5, $10, $20, or more. Your support joins theirs in maintaining the early warning system that alerts communities before operations begin. Every contribution directly funds our field monitors and information sources, who risk their positions to provide these critical alerts. This network of informed citizens grows stronger with each person who joins. Your contribution today ensures these vital warnings continue reaching vulnerable communities before rights violations can occur. Be part of the solution by supporting truly independent information. Our monitoring network is tracking this operation moving closer to your area. Don't leave your loved ones uninformed about what's coming. Subscribe, share this warning, and implement your protection plan immediately. The window for preparation is closing quickly. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and most importantly, stay free.